Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel and to a brand new video. I'm going to be doing a festival makeup tutorial for you guys. I'm going to show you how to get this fun little look over here, and I'm so excited to let you know that this video is sponsored by Jewel. So Jewel is a cashback retail site that specializes in designer and luxury brands. So you can get cash back for shopping your favorite brands through their website, which is ridiculous. So you sign up, you shop online, and you earn money back from literally every purchase that you make. Payouts are available through PayPal or through a check in the mail, and those go out every 72 days, and you just have to have $15 in cash back to qualify to have a payment sent out. So if you're a frequent shopper, I really don't think it'll take you that long for the $15. So I definitely recommend going onto Jewel's website. I have a referral code down below for you to sign up. It's free to sign up, and once you go on, you'll see a list of all of your favorite brands, and you just click through to their website, and when you're done, you'll have cash back money in your Jewel account based on how much you spent. So each brand on there has a different cash back value. They vary, and they go all the way up to 15% cash back. Like, what? Think about it though. If every time you shop through Sephora, you go through Jewel first, you're gonna get cash back. I'm just gonna rattle off a couple of my favorite brands and the cashback values that you get if you shop through Jewel. So Sephora, 8% cashback. 8%. That's not insignificant. That is literally just free money. Glossier, 3.5% cash back. Like, are you kidding me? I shop from Glossier at least once a month because I always run out of something. 8.4% cashback shopping at DL1961, one of my all-time favorite denim brands. And 8.4% cashback at Everlane. You guys, Ebates I don't think has partnerships with either Glossier or Everlane. So Jewel is like on it right now. You sign up, shop through Jewel, and it'll take you directly to the retailer's website, and as long as you click through the link on Jewel's website, you will see cash back in your account that reflects the cashback percentage that is on Jewel. I'm obsessed about this and wish I had known about it for the last like 10 years or however long I've been shopping on the internet. That would have been very helpful. So I'm very happy that I now know about Jewel, and I couldn't wait to share it with you guys. So thank you guys so much for giving me the chance to tell you about how to make money while shopping. And now without further ado, let's check out the tutorial. Okay, so now to get into the makeup look, I actually bought 4 products from 2 brands that are on Jewel's website. I went with Milk Makeup and Tarte. Milk Makeup, I've actually tried their matcha skincare toner and cleanser before, and I really enjoyed both, but I have not really tried a lot of Milk Makeup products. So the products that I chose are this highlighter. I'm pretty sure the shade is called Lit, which how appropriate for festival season. And so it's a stick cream highlighter, very similar to the Glossier Haloscope. And then I also picked up the Milk Kush mascara, which I have been really intrigued to try their Kush range. I've been playing around with this mascara a little bit too, so I will show you how it looks on in a little bit. And then the other place that I got products from was Tarte. So I obviously love Tarte. I'll also be using their Shape Tape in this video, which I already owned, but I wanted to try some of their other products as well. So I went for this Tarte Poreless Primer, which I think is going to set a nice base for this makeup, especially, you'll hear me say this a lot throughout the video, I'm sure, but festivals are very sweaty, and like, I just don't want your makeup falling off in a festival. So the more prepared you can be, the better. And then I also got this eyeshadow palette, which I think, judging from the colors, you're going to be obsessed with. It's somehow called the Remix Natural, which not natural at all, but that's what it's called. Remix Natural eyeshadow palette, and these are the colors that I'm going to be playing with. To start off, I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Poreless Mattifying Primer. I really like the texture of this one. I'm a fan of a primer that feels kind of like Aquaphor, but for the rest of your body, and in a slightly more luxurious way, I guess you could say, because no one actually wants to put Aquaphor all over their face, but I appreciate just the feeling of it and how it kind of locks everything in. Feels like it adds a little bit of moisture without adding any greasiness to the skin, so I like having a base of some kind like this when I go to do a look. For my foundation, again, since we're talking about summer music festivals here, I really wanted something kind of sheer, so I'm going to be applying the Glossier Skin Tint in the shade Medium, which is apparently equivalent to their new G9/G10 shade. This is my kind of go-to summer foundation. I wouldn't even call it a foundation just because it is so lightweight, but I really enjoy the kind of lightweight coverage of it, and I think it's the perfect kind of thing to wear to a music festival. I'm just going to blend that in with my beauty blender, my damp beauty blender. Thank you to everyone who shamed me after I revealed that I had not yet tried wetting my beauty blender. Yes, you're all correct. It makes a world of difference. And what was I doing with my life up until now? I actually really enjoy how this product looks underneath the Tarte Poreless Mattifying Primer. It just looks super smooth and I feel very fresh faced and I'm into the whole vibe. Since I did use a super lightweight foundation, I'm going to go in with a heavier concealer. This is the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Sand, and as we know, this is probably my favorite concealer ever. I really enjoy using this product. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on the spots where I need it the most right now. I'm really liking how this base looks so far. Moving on to contour, I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty Match Sticks in the shade Cocoa. I believe this is the darkest shade that they have for contour, but I liked it because it kind of has a cool undertone, which is what my skin type is. So just going to draw a little line and then bring a little bit of product up here too. Just gonna go ahead and kind of blend that out to give a little bit more dimension to my face and the look that we're doing. Okay, that's all nice and blended now. I was using the Sigma F40 large angled contour brush, which I personally like best for blending out contour. I do also love their duo fiber brush. This is the F50, but I find that this is much better for powder products. So if you're gonna use cream products, I think this gives you a little bit more precision. Next up, I'm gonna go in with my highlighter. So this is the Milk Makeup Stick Highlighter in the shade Lit. As you can see, it's just a super, almost bronzy kind of creamy color, but it goes on really sheer and you can build it up, which is what I like about it. So if you're just looking for a subtle glow, you can totally get that. But if you're looking for something a little bit more, you can also build it up if you would like to. So let me just show you what I mean. See how gorgeous that is? I like it kind of subtle, especially since I have a feeling I'm going to be doing a crazy eye look. So just going to kind of subtly blend it out, and using your finger will help warm the product onto your skin and kind of help it settle in more. I know that's a lot of people's complaint with these stick highlighters, but honestly, if you're able to blend it in and if you don't use a super high coverage foundation, I think it's fine. So this kind of product works really well with the Glossier Skin Tint. It would work really well with your favorite tinted moisturizer too. So I kind of think that's the best way to do it. Obviously, if you're wearing a full coverage foundation and you like glide this over it, it could easily mess up your makeup. But for this look, I think it's the perfect combination. I love that. If I keep using this and testing this out over the next few months, which I'm sure I will, let me know if you guys would like to see a comparison video between this and Glossier Haloscope, because I would love to share some thoughts on that later down the road. Moving on to brows, I'm not sure if I've actually raved about this to you guys on YouTube yet. I know I've brought it up on Instagram before, but this is the Thrive Cosmetics Instant Brow Fix. It's a semi-permanent brow gel, and it is my favorite thing ever. It is so good. I wear the shade Audrey, which is kind of like a medium brown, and I'll show you guys how this product applies. It's like the brow gel that I love of Boy Brow, but it doesn't require any kind of pencil touch-up, which I feel like Boy Brow does, and I just love how it looks. Okay, so I wanted to zoom you guys in so you can really see what's going on here. So this is the brush. As you can see, the brush is way more precise than the Boy Brow brush, so that's kind of why this can also act as like a pencil too for me. Look at the difference, and this is just from a couple of strokes from one product. Like, I love when products are so easy like that. All right, and that is how I've been doing my brows lately. I'm obsessed. It's time to move on to the part of the look that I'm most excited for, which is going to be the eyes. Festival eyeshadow I feel like is tricky because I always feel very overambitious and I wanna like mix these colors and do this thing, but what I really wanna do for you guys is just find a look that I feel like you can totally recreate on your own that doesn't feel too complicated and that's also not too fussy with the realities of actually attending a festival. So that's kind of what my plan is here. Before I actually apply the shadow, I'm going to apply my Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer, which I have been loving lately. It's kind of replaced the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion for me. So I just take a little bit of it on my finger and dab it all over my lid. So now that that's on there, we get to do the fun part, which is to dip into this palette. So What I'm thinking right now is, since I'm wearing yellow, I do want to play with the yellow shade a little bit too, but I also am just so drawn into this pink color. The shade is called Happening, and this shade is Risk Taker, so why don't I go ahead and dip into the pink shade first. So I'm going to just pack on Happening, this pink shade, on top of my lid, and I'm going to be using my Sigma E60 large shader brush, which is gross because I use it all the time. But I really want to show you how I'm going to be applying this shadow. But the brush is kind of picking up a little bit of pigment, but again, this palette is kind of one that, even though these shades look really bright and really intimidating, you could build up if you want to. So I actually feel like I could even use this for a couple more like everyday looks, which is why I kind of wanted to buy it. But it does take a little bit of time to build up the color. Just a heads up, if you're someone who's like looking for a super pigmented shadow, this will do it, but you just have to put in the work first. So gonna take my time here to get what I want, and I'm gonna start putting it on my lid right now. So as you can see right now, this is kind of giving me like a nice wash of this pink color, but I definitely want to build it up a little more, so I'm going to keep going ahead with that. Yeah, so all I really did here was just kind of follow the shape of my eye and pack in this product, and I just love how intense it looks, and I love how easy it is. So let's go ahead and do the other eye, and then I will show you how I'm planning on adding in the yellow. I'm just gonna take my Sigma E40 blending brush and kind of blend out the top a little bit. So if you want that line to be a little more intense, you don't have to blend it out, but I kind of wanted it to fade a little bit. Honestly, love all the colors of this palette so much. Let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing like a cool tone look from this palette, because I think that would be really fun to do as well. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and add Risk Taker. So I'm planning on kind of just packing this right underneath here, almost like mimicking what a lower liner would look like. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that with my E55 Sigma eye shading brush. Just gonna get the product on here and then start to pack it on by my lower lash line. So with this shimmer shade, there is a tiny bit of fallout, which you can see here, but I actually don't mind that. I mean, festivals are all about the glitter, and since I'm not really doing a full-on glitter look today, I honestly don't mind. This is the first time I haven't been irritated by fallout in my whole life. Let's go ahead and do the other eye. All right, and that's it for the shadow right now. Really easy. You can do this with any two colors that you have, which is what I love about it. So you can kind of adapt it to the products that you're already using. You can kind of layer them up. Definitely recommend mixing the matte and the shimmer shade because I'm really into how that's looking. Let's go ahead and top off the eye look with the mascara. So this is the Milk Makeup Kush mascara. This mascara is actually massive. It's way bigger than I thought it was going to be. And I really like the brush, which is kind of thick but kind of tapers in at the end a little bit, which is great for those harder to reach lashes, kind of like right on the inner corners. Okay, wow, look at this eye and look at the eye without the mascara. I feel like I haven't yet really found a mascara that lengthens, separates, and adds volume. But I mean, this one does. This one does all three. I am just not okay about this mascara right now. I love it so much. This is definitely gonna be a new favorite of mine. I zoomed you guys back out to apply the final touch, which is going to be my lip product, and I don't actually know which lip product I'm gonna use right now, so I kind of wanna swatch all three of them and see what would go best with the eyes. First up, I have one from Lipstick Queen. This is from their Rear View Mirror range, and the shade is Little Red Convertible. From what I can tell, this is kind of just like a classic, oh yeah, a nice little classic red color into that, never not into a red lip. Next up is the Pixie Beauty Liquid Lipstick, and this shade is Orange Red. This might actually be the time to use this shade because I wanted to try it out. Ooh, yeah, you can definitely see that there's much more of an orange kind of red going on there. And then the last shade that I was thinking about trying out just for fun is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Lipstick, and this shade is Dahlia. Okay, Dahlia doesn't fully match my eyes, but again, this is like the time to try this this makeup if you're doing a festival look. I almost feel like though the Pixie Orange Red is where I need to be right now. Oh my god, yes, this is, oh my god, this is exactly what I was thinking that I wanted. Okay, you guys, so here is my finished festival look. Let me know what you think, if you would replicate something similar. Are you guys going to any festivals this summer? Let me know in the comments. I haven't bought tickets to any yet, but I feel like I always end up at Gov Ball, so if you're gonna be at Gov Ball, let me know. And one more jewel brand is contributing to this video. It's Society 6, and I don't know about you guys, but I just love scrolling through Society 6's website. Like, there's always some cool new designer on there, but they did a collaboration with Tadley this summer. So Tadley is a temporary tattoo company, and they kind of collaborated on these fanny packs, which are the perfect thing for festival season because you can literally throw any makeup that you think you're gonna need to touch up throughout the day in here. They actually sent over a few different fanny packs, and I feel like all of them would actually go with this so well. I'll put in a cutaway of me trying some of them on so you can see it, but they've got this one, which is super 90s inspired. Also got like a more kind of traditional sunflower one, which this might also go really well with my outfit. And then they also have one with little smiley faces all over it, which is so cute. So I'll put a link to this collaboration down below in the description box so you guys can go check that out as well. Yeah, I think that is everything from me. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed already. New videos every Monday and Friday, all things fashion and beauty all the time over here. Huge thank you to Jewel for partnering on this video with me. I'm seriously obsessed with the platform and will be checking it religiously now to see kind of what brands they're adding on and what's already on there. What have I been doing shopping without making money back from shopping? As I mentioned earlier, Glossier, Everlane, Sephora, like, go shopping through Jewel, make money, why not? Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!